Welcome to the monthly meditation. We are so glad you could join us. Before we begin, take a moment to get comfortable, close your eyes, and set your intentions for what you would like to receive during this meditation. And when you are ready, bring yourself back to this place.
Welcome to the monthly meditation. This is Deborah and David or Jeff Shays. We are so glad that you're joining us again this month. This month's meditation is inspired by a post and a video that David did. The post is called Feeling Ungrounded and Unconnected. And then the video he just put out this week talks about what's happening in the world with all of these energies that are coming in. The meditation is called Energetic Connections and Spiritual Quickening. Do you feel ungrounded and unconnected? Many people feel like they are in a fog right now. Nothing is as clear as it was before. The old familiars of our life feel like they are free-floating. They seem disconnected from the intimate, emotional, and mental connections we had with them just a short time ago. If you are feeling uneasy, insecure, anxious, sorrowful, bewildered, angry, frustrated, and so on, there are many good reasons for that. It is happening to a significant portion of the world's population at this time. We are in a period of energetic transition as our energetic bodies shift with the raising frequencies that are inpouring upon the earth. These ever-changing energies affect our chakra system and the corresponding energetic bodies. These bodies also have important energetic thread connections to the etheric octaves or levels. With this in mind, if we can recognize the opportunities made possible by this period of energetic transition, we can take advantage of the growth being spawned by these incoming energies. Many seers and spiritual practitioners can see these energetic thread connections to our high self, as well as other connections that we have to the etheric octaves through the wiring of our being. These threads act as communication lines to the various levels of our being and beyond into greater creation. These inflowing energies cause our energetic bodies to disconnect from old, outdated connections while simultaneously making new, higher links into the etheric realm that are in kind with these higher frequency energies. This process causes us to quietly grow spiritually and energetically. Whether we think of this process as the incoming new 4D or 5D dimension, the new age, the new earth, the result is the same. It causes our energetic bodies to be in a continuous state of rebalancing and integration of these energies within our being. We are in a constant state of growth and flux. Although the changes in each of our energetic bodies do affect us, people are most impacted by the adjustments in their emotional body as well as their lower mental body. These bodies are part of our chakra system. The 7 energetic chakras located in our body relate to the layers or bands in our aura or auric field. Each chakra is part of and linked to our energetic bodies that are part of the connections that link us to our physical body in which we live. We each have energetic grounding points to Mother Earth, as well as spiritual energetic thread connections to the various levels of our being. This extends upward to our high self and beyond into the etheric realm, with which the energetic threads of our being are intertwined. Our earthly grounding allows us to function here on earth and do our worldly activities. Our spiritual connections to our greater being and beyond allow us to express our spiritual nature while dwelling in our physical body. Together, these complex intertwining of energies create the energetic torus field and energy threads that surround our body. We, our energetic bodies, are constantly using these connections in the background of our being to navigate emotionally, mentally, as well as the many other energetic facets of our being. Every thought we think and each emotion we feel is processed through the energetic reference points of our spiritual thread connections to our being and the etheric realm, and grounding thread connections to Mother Earth. Plus, we have energetic connections to people, things, thoughts, beliefs of the past, present, and future that affect our mental and emotional processes as well. As we interact in our inner and outer daily life, we are constantly using these energetic threads as mental and emotional navigational grounding points that help us know what we think and how to make the appropriate logic-based decisions that are uniquely right for our life in that situation. These energetic thread connections similarly guide us in how we feel about someone or something and help us react properly in any given situation that reflects who we are, our identity. As these links are being constantly disconnected and replaced, it takes time for our being to get regrounded to the new Mother Earth connections as well as familiar with the new, higher spiritual energetic connections that have just been established. In time, our intuitive nature and inner being will learn all of the nuances and capabilities of all of these new connections while automatically rewiring and rebalancing our energy fields as this happens. Everyone on the planet is being rewired and reconnected. This is why many of us are feeling ungrounded and unconnected right now. Even if we are aware of what is happening, it still can cause us to experience some mental fogginess and cognitive uncertainty. We may feel emotional turmoil and strong lower emotions that are caused by emotional baggage that is also being increasingly released because of the rewiring. We may not even know what to think or exactly how we feel because many of our energetic, mental, and emotional internal reference points have been disconnected, reconnected, or otherwise changed. Our thought processes and emotional navigation is trying to use the new wiring as if it were still connected to all of the old mental and emotional points of reference. Additionally, some of those connections are to our emotional baggage. Although our emotional baggage isn't desirable, it too provides our inner mental and emotional bodies with familiar reference points. As this emotional baggage is released more rapidly because of the inpouring high-frequency energies, so are the mental and emotional energetic connections that we have known for years, if not lifetimes. We are left feeling unsure and insecure and not knowing exactly what to do about it. What is the result? Just watch or read the news of the day. People revert to their baser patterns as they hunker down to weather the storm because they don't know what else to do. Those who do not have a good spiritual and energetic grounding may act out irrationally in their communications, personal and professional decisions, and interaction with family and friends, as well as their lesser treatment of others. Sometimes those actions can be outwardly quite negatively kinetic. Even when we are aware of what is happening, it still can cause us to experience some mental fogginess and emotional confusion. Each of us can take simple steps on a daily basis to help keep all this energetic, spiritual, and psychological circuitry of our being wired properly. At the same time, it can help us become familiar more quickly with these new higher level grounding points that are being established within our being. This will help us feel more normal again more quickly. The first thing we can do is to connect with our high self. The high self is the part of our being that has its connection to the divine, source, God, higher power, or however one refers to it. It is sometimes called our God self, oversoul, and by other names, depending upon the spiritual belief system or spiritual group in question. Each of us has a direct connection to a part of us that is truly unlimited and knows the blueprint of our life path. It is by connecting with that part of ourself and increasingly operating from that connection that our lives become more grounded, stable, flowing, fulfilling, and happy. In time, things that rock everyone else's boat become just another day at the office for us. Meditate each day for 20 minutes. As you meditate, old energetic grounding connections will naturally fall away while new higher connections are made. Live from your heart center. Imagine yourself breathing through your heart while you meditate. Your heart light shines brightly on what the mind and lesser self cannot see. Your heart light will shine all day and be a blessing to others. Seek out like-minded people to associate and meditate with who also focus on the positive. It makes it much easier to keep things in balance. Flow with the changes as your being's frequency raises upward. Although this is a good thing, sometimes we may find ourselves unusually comfortable with our current situation and may not wish to move on. When this happens, exercise your freedom of choice wisely and with discernment. Follow your higher guidance in the moment throughout the day. As you do, each little step will gradually guide your course toward calmer seas and smoother sailing. Accept that ongoing change is the norm. Try not to become attached to the next stable routine, thinking that it might be the final step in the plan. So long as we are alive, there are always next steps. A few final thoughts. The universe and the divine God are always working for our highest good, even when it doesn't feel that way. We are in a period of spiritual renaissance that is accelerating our upward growth in ways that have not been seen since Atlantis, which was a very high frequency environment. This is what we at Shays Holistics call spiritual quickening. Our mentor June Distel spoke of these times of transition into the new age way back in the 1970s. She said that the old patterns would fall away as the new higher ones would sprout and grow. If we can recognize what is happening is for our highest good, then we can take advantage of the wondrous opportunities for spiritual growth that it offers. Embrace the incoming energies that are there to accelerate our spiritual growth so that we may ultimately connect with and live from our true self, our high self, dwelling in love, harmony, peace, and joy. That really is the happily ever after awaiting all of us as we seek and follow our soul's high path, one step at a time. During this meditation, you will be going to your special place of beauty, where you will spend some time enjoying its fragrance and splendor. You will fill your bubble with light. Then you will be guided through a grounding exercise using shafts of light to connect you with Mother Earth and the divine. The shaft of light at the width of your aura incorporates or overlaps all the layers of your aura or your spiritual bodies. Because of the overlap, these shafts of light naturally balance the energy levels and flows between all of the bodies, as well as help keep the meridian lines flowing together, maintaining all these energy flows as a single system. Once you are connected to Mother Earth and the divine, you will connect with the high self. Old emotional, spiritual, and behavioral baggage that no longer serves your highest good will fall away and be drawn to the center of the earth, where it is transmuted into light. All of your energetic bodies will be rebalanced to your high self's light body template, and new energetic connections will be established. You will connect and then breathe through your heart chakra, projecting your light out, blessing everyone on the planet. Then you will spend some time in silence, experiencing the connection with your high self, your new energetic connections, and living from your heart center. Relax as you sit comfortably. Your energy flows more smoothly if your legs and arms are not crossed. And close your eyes. Inhale deeply and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. Breathe normally in between deep breaths. Feel your body begin to relax. Any tension just flows away. Inhale deeply again and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. You become aware of the joy, peace, and calm that completely surrounds you. Tranquility permeates your being. Inhale deeply one more time and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. Feel yourself going deeper as your body begins to tingle. As each muscle relaxes, you are infused with a sense of soothing and permeating calmness. Feel the warmth of blood filling the capillaries and spreading throughout your body. I am going to count backward from 15 to 1 as you go even deeper. 15, 14, 13, 12. Feel yourself going deeper. 11, 10, 9, 8. Deeper and deeper. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now extremely relaxed, safe, secure, and comfortable. Your body is floating in a state of complete calm and peace. Imagine yourself in your special place of beauty. You might be wandering through a forest, smelling the scent of the trees, tiptoeing through an enchanted jungle, rambling alongside a quiet stream, exploring the mountaintops, walking by the ocean and feeling the sand beneath your feet, or sitting quietly in a beautiful meadow, inhaling the sweet aroma of wildflowers. Once more, you become aware of yourself in your special place of beauty. See yourself surrounded by a bubble of intense white light that is being filled by a shaft of light originating from high above, from infinity. See the bubble fill your entire aura, including your body. Whatever size you perceive your aura to be is fine. See, imagine, visualize, or intend your aura to be filled with intense white light that continually flows from the shaft of light originating from far above. Now see the outside of the bubble surrounded by a layer of indigo blue, which is known as the spiritual armor of light for extra protection. Imagine, visualize, or just intend that your high self is some distance above your head. Whatever distance above your head that you perceive your high self to be is just right for you. Your high self is centered within the beam of intense white light that is pouring down from high above and filling your bubble. You can imagine that your high self looks exactly as you do. If you see your high self differently, that is fine too. Imagine a shaft of light starting at the level of your heart, the width of your aura. See, imagine, visualize, or intend the shaft of light starting at your heart level and going down through your feet and anchoring in the center of the earth. Now imagine, visualize, or intend that wonderful earth energy is coming up through your feet and swirling around in your body. This grounds you to Mother Earth, which is connected to the universe and creation. Imagine, visualize, or intend another shaft of light starting at the level of your heart, the width of your aura. See, imagine, visualize, or intend that the shaft of light goes through your head, through the layers of your being, to your high self, and anchors in the center of creation. Again, visualize it, imagine it, or intend it, and it will happen energetically. See divine light flowing down from the center of creation through your high self, through the layers of your being, through your head and body, and flowing into Mother Earth. You are now energetically tied to divine higher guidance through your connection to the center of creation, and grounded to Mother Earth through your connection to this planet. You now have the energetic and spiritual constructs to allow you to connect with your high self. Now see, visualize, imagine, or intend that energetic lines of light are flowing from the body of your high self above to the corresponding place on your physical body. Allow the connecting lines to continue to form until the process stops on its own. Again, visualize it, imagine it, intend it, and it will happen. The energetic lines allow you to communicate through the many connections to your high self. These energetic connections between your body and your high self are there to support your spiritual growth and keep you more centered, grounded, and emotionally centered as the incoming energies of the new age transform everything and everyone on the earth. A brilliant golden shaft of light flows down from above, completely surrounding you and filling you with its cleansing energy. The golden light infuses your emotional and lower mental bodies with the cleansing and transforming energy. Emotional, spiritual, and behavioral baggage that no longer serves your highest good is falling away and is being drawn into the center of the earth, where it is transmuted into light. connections to people, things, thoughts, beliefs, and thoughts of the past, present, and future are being disconnected and cleared. You can feel the heaviness and negativity of the past flowing away. Now that you are cleared of the old energetic baggage, all of your light bodies, meridians, and chakras begin to realign and rebalance to match your high self's light body template. You feel your emotional, mental, psychological, spiritual bodies and chakras are in balance and harmony with one another. New energetic connections begin to connect you to Mother Earth at every level of your being, as well as to your high self, the divine, and the etheric realm. Every level of your being is being rewired and reconnected. These new higher spiritual energetic connections facilitate your ability to experience spiritual quickening, allowing you to live from your true self, your high self, dwelling in love, harmony, peace, and joy. You are now completely grounded to Mother Earth and connected to your being, as well as to your high self, the divine, and the etheric realm. All of these complex, intertwining energetic connections and energies create the energetic torus field and energy threads that surrounds your body. See and feel the energy as it flows down from the divine through your high self, through your body, through your feet, into Mother Earth, and then from Mother Earth to the divine, and then flowing again into your body. Now connect and breathe through your heart chakra. Your heart light shines brightly and radiates out from the center of your being. Project your heart light out, blessing everyone on the planet. Now spend some time experiencing the connection with your high self, your new energetic connections, and living from your heart center. You become aware of yourself once again in your special place of beauty. Thank the divine and your high self for the gift of cleansing, healing, and balancing of all of your energetic bodies and all the new, vibrant, energetic connections that reflect your true spiritual nature. When you are ready, project yourself back to the outer world, feeling free and released, aligned, centered and grounded, and fully aware of your new energetic connections. You are filled with a sense of peace, love, joy, and harmony with everything around you. Return gently to the outer world. And for those of you who like to journal after the meditation to write down what happened, go ahead and stop the recording. And then when you're ready, you can start the recording again when you want to do the closing ceremony.
And now, before we go out into the world and interact with others, even those within our own family, it is important that we set up protection so that our light can shine outward and nothing of a discordant nature can come in. Again, imagine the bubble of light at the width of your aura, however wide you see that, going above your head and beneath your feet, just as you did in the meditation. See it being filled from a shaft of light coming from high above, from infinity, filling both your body and your aura with white light. Beautiful, healing, protecting white light. The Christ light. Nothing of a discordant nature can penetrate the light. It will either bounce off or dissolve. See it, intend it, visualize it, and it will happen. And now imagine a thin layer of indigo blue, the spiritual armor of light, on the outside of the bubble. However thick you see it, that will be fine. This is an extra layer of protection. Again, nothing of a discordant nature can touch it. It will bounce off or dissolve. This allows our light to shine outward to others, for us to be vessels of light, shining that light that can transform the lives of others without their even knowing about it, yet keeping us centered and safe, filled with light. Now imagine a shaft of light starting at the level of your heart or your heart chakra, the width of your aura, however wide you see that, going down through your feet and anchoring in the center of the earth. See it, sense it, visualize it, and it will happen. This connects us to Mother Earth, keeping us grounded and centered so that we can do the various activities of our day. Now imagine beautiful Mother Earth energy coming up through your feet, in the center of your body, swirling around, further grounding you to Mother Earth, but also allowing that as throughout your day, if any emotional baggage or anything of a discordant nature comes up from our old beliefs or whatever as they come up, they will be absorbed into Mother Earth, transmuted into light, as if they were never there to begin with. And now imagine another shaft of light, the width of your aura, starting at the level of your heart or your heart chakra, going up through your head, through the layers of your being, through your high self, through the center of the universe, and anchoring in the center of creation. Again, see it, sense it, visualize it, and it will happen. This connects us to our high self, the etheric realm, the divine, and our many guides, angels that are there to help us, that we interact with. Now imagine a shaft of light coming from the center of creation. The light's coming down the shaft, through the center of the universe, through our high self, through the layers of our being, coming down through the crown chakra in our head, into our body, swirling and mixing with beautiful Mother Earth energy, then going down into the earth to be gently absorbed. This keeps us centered in our spiritual connection with our high self, the divine, our guides, our true nature. Allows us to be guided both consciously and non-consciously throughout the day, at each moment of the day. So that we can express our spiritual nature while remaining grounded to Mother Earth at the same time. This is the spiritual walk of the Masters. It is now your walk each day. And we thank our guides, our high selves, the angels, the archangels, the countless light beings, including the Elohim, creator beings, the Jinn, which is where the word genie comes from, and the countless others again who have come from afar for each of our highest goods to help us connect with our higher guidance. Make those new connections, let the old ones fall away, and quickly integrate the new energies so that we can stay grounded, centered, walking our spiritual path. And now Deborah will play the flute, the happy flute, I believe it is. Namaste. Go with the blessings of the divine.